Thank you, Samah, for those words. I mean, it was a sunrise, and I could feel that light. I could feel that energy. And the thing is that we are the sun itself, lighting up our own brilliance, our own energy, our own history, and our own connectedness and rootedness to the earth. So we are both the light that shines and the light that is shining on us simultaneously. And I could hear that and I could feel that through your words. I could feel that energy. So thanks for waking us up today to where we are and why we're here. I am Shelton Johnson, and I'm the MC for this event. And I want to welcome all of you to this 2020 Outdoor Afro Gala event, which makes me excited because that's what gala literally means. We're going to have a great time here exploring ourselves and exploring the world around us and our connection and our rootedness to that which we as a people once held sacred. And that's an important thing to know, that all of us are going hiking, but we're going home at the same time. So I'm going to play a little bit of a welcome on this Plains Indian flute, also called a cedar flute. And this is my way of saying hello to all of you out there. Up next, we have a blessing from Pastor Betty Clark. Thank you, Pastor Clark. That was beautiful. Tonight, we're going to hear from Outdoor Afro leaders and supporters who are working together and singularly to take us all back home, back to the mountains, back to nature, back to wilderness with a capital W, back to the place that all of us came from, that we have forgotten but are now collectively remembering, as if someone in our own family, a grandmother or grandfather, is telling a story, and we're all children there at their feet, being inspired and breathing in that spirit of who we once were and who we will be. So we're going to be hearing from Kelly Clark, the Outdoor Afro leader in Birmingham, Alabama. But first, we have the Bay Area Mural Program, and they're going to be creating a live work of art that will be auctioned off at the end of tonight's program. Thank you, Kelly, for not just the words that you spoke, but for the emotion that you displayed in your connection to the earth. There are a lot of folks out there that think that we as a people don't have that kind of connection, that kind of relationship with mountains, with prairies, with grasslands. But I could feel your connection to that which is greater than all of us and that which supports us, which brings out that which is African within all of us. And you brought that spirit so that we can all share it. So thank you for that. But now we're going to go to Outdoor Afro's founder and CEO, Rue Mapp. And when I think of Rue, all I'm thinking of is, where were you when I needed you? When I was a young man in Detroit, and I had all these dreams of going to Yellowstone or going to the Grand Canyon, going out into nature, but there was no Outdoor Afro, and there was no Rue Mapp at that time. And so I'm glad you're here on this earth now to bring that next generation, the generation to follow, so that they have that deep-seated, rooted connection to that which supports all of us and all of our work. So we're going to go out to Oakland, California, and hear from Rue Mapp. So I want to start out by just thanking those dancers and giving us their art and that rhythm. It was like the spirit of Oakland turned into dance, the fire of Oakland turned into dance, and I loved seeing that and I loved watching that. But first, I just want to thank all the donors who have given so much to support Outdoor Afro and the events for this evening. So tonight we have 3 important awards to people who are so deserving of this recognition. The first is the Leader of the Year award, and the honoree is Julius Hampton. So I want to thank Julius for being the rock within our community. But that rock is sitting right out in the edge of an ocean. And those waves are beating against that rock, and those waves are the Black Lives Matter movement. There's so much that's happening right now, and all is in motion. So that's exactly why we need someone of stability and someone that is rooted to the earth, that is that rock sitting there that is not moved and yet is moved. So I want to thank you for being that rock. Our next award is the Partner of the Year award, and this year's recipient is the Pisces Foundation. Thank you, Jason and David. Our next award is the Lifetime Achievement Award, and the recipient is Philip Henderson. So I want to thank you personally, Philip, for what you've done. It's more than climbing mountains. It's showing the world that we are capable of climbing mountains, that we can dream of climbing mountains, and that we can make that dream a reality. This is not just the province of people who don't look like us. This is the province of people who look exactly like us, that we can do these things as well. Put ourselves on that edge, look up into the abyss of sky, look down to the abyss of the earth itself. We are not afraid. We can conquer those fears, and we can accomplish anything that we set our minds to. And you have showed us by your example that we are capable of those feats. So next we have Boots Riley, Davey D, Paul Miller, aka DJ Spooky. And we're going to hear how that seed of creativity that they find in nature, that they find in the great outdoors, inspires them so that they can inspire all of us. Now that's how it should work. So when I was listening to them have that conversation, I really connected with what Boots had to say about our discomfort. We need to become comfortable